reading, alright? Alright, please, guys, Spirit, guys, higher divine Spirit, please help me clarify for the collective. What's coming in for the collective at this time, alright? Alright, what's coming in for the collective at this time, alright? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more cards for the collective, alright? Alright, for the collective, what's coming in for you guys very soon? A lot of love is coming in for you guys very soon, okay? So love is coming in for you guys. So there is a 2 of Cups. So definitely a lot of love is coming in for you guys. The World card. So with the World card is you might be traveling very soon, or there is a possibility that someone might want to travel towards you very soon, okay? Hey, Dr. Mamoon, hey, Share 111. The Queen of Wands is passionate energy coming in as well, alright? And also you guys are gonna have a lot of choices within love and career. Alright, that's what's coming in for you guys very soon. Alright. But yeah, we are gonna start, and that was for the collective. Alright. Alright, hey Hera, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Hera? Alright. The time over here is 6:20 p.m. Alright. Let's see. I am gonna get it started. Alright, for Share 111. What are Shanto's current feelings for Share 111? My vacation is going pretty well. I finished up my report cards. I finished up my progress notes for my students. So I'm actually caught up with my work. So I'm gonna have a lot of free time. What is Shanto's current feelings for Share 101? Alright. Let's see. Can I get 1 more card for Share 101, please, and thank you, Spirit? Can I get 1 more card for Share 101, please, and thank you, Spirit? Alright. Alright, 1 more card for Share 101. Let's see. Can I get 1 more card for Share 111, please, and thank you, Spirit? Alright. One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, there you go. For Share 111. What's coming in for your energy very soon? Alright, what is Shanto's current feelings for you right now? They felt like they were abandoned at one point. They do want to apologize to you for Share 111 due to a separation. They do want to come towards you very soon. Alright. Spiritually guided to come towards you at this time for Share 111 with the High Priestess. Alright. They are standing the ground. They only want you at this time for Share 111. So they do have a lot of interest for you coming in, alright? And then the Temperance card is saying that they are balancing the energy to come towards you very soon. Alright. They do want peace and harmony that's coming in for you very soon, alright? They're letting go of all negative aspects in their life to come towards you for Share 111, alright? So Shanto's current feelings for you is they do want to apologize for a separation, okay? But there is some sort of abandonment issues that they have to deal with, alright? Alright, let's see. For Susan Gonzalez, what do I see for the future with Brian and Susan? Right. What's coming in for Brian and Susan? What's coming in for Brian and Susan? Alright. Alright. What's coming in for Brian and Susan? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, for can I get another card for Susan? What is the future of Brian and Susan? Alright. For Susan Gonzalez, your future is as of right now. All the cards came in reverse, to be honest with you, Susan Gonzalez. I do believe that Brian is going to need to work on his abundance. Brian's going to need to work on his stability. Alright? He's not happy with his life right now. If he's not happy with his stability, he can't come towards you at the moment. For Susan Gonzalez, it has a lot to do with money. It's all coming in reverse. So for Susan Gonzalez, I do see that they do have love for you, but they do need to work on their abundance to come back towards you, okay? Alright? Once they work on the stability and their abundance, they are going to come back towards you, right? That's my read for Susan Gonzalez. Alright, let's see. Hey, Roshni. Hey, Hera. Azur. How you guys doing? Thank you for moderating, alright? Azur, let's see. For Azur. Alright, let's see. What's coming in for Azur? Can I get a general reading for Azur? Please and thank you, Spirit, alright? Can I get a general reading for Azur, please and thank you, Spirit, alright? card, please, and thank you, Spirit, for Azure. All right, there you go. All right, for Azure. Good luck is turning in your favor very soon, my friend. For Azure, good luck is turning in your favor, okay? So make a wish because you are gonna get what you wish for. If you felt like you were going through a disappointment in your life for Azure, that feeling is gonna go away very soon. You are having a lot of hope, you are having a lot of faith. You are going through a recovery period right now for Azure. So there's definitely a lot of abundance coming in for Azure, okay? And someone is also thinking good memories of you at this time for Azure. Someone is thinking of good memories of you at this time. So I do believe that there is someone is obviously thinking positive for you right now. So there is a reconciliation coming in. Okay, that's my reading for Azure. Remember, guys, this is a weekday, so only one free question. Okay. Tomorrow there will be two free readings. Right now it's a Friday, so it is only one free reading today. Okay. All right, Dr. Mamoon. All right, Dr. Mamoon. You're having a constant fight long distance. Is there a third party for Dr. Mamoon? Is there a third party for Dr. Mamoon? Let's see. Is there a third party for Dr. Mamoon, please? And thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Is there a third party for Dr. Mamoon right now? Can I get one more card for Dr. Mamoon, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, Dr. Mamoon, this is your card. All right. So, is there a third party within the situation? Okay, so I'm not for Dr. Mamoon, you got the strength card in reverse, which means that your husband might be going through a lot of issues right now. Maybe something with their abundance is not going well. The Five of Pentacles is saying that they felt left out in the cold or unsupported for Dr. Mamoon. Um they still see it as a wish fulfillment card though for Data Mamoon. Although you guys are far away from each other, they still see it as a prosperous person. So for Data Mamoon, they still have love for you. I know that it's long distance, but they are going through financial issues right now, which is the reason why they can't come towards you. All right. There is a lot of weaknesses right now with the strength in reverse. Do I feel like they're in a third party? I don't see that within the energy, but I do sense that they are going through a struggle of financial difficulties. All right. They're not able to gain abundance right now. I don't see a third party though, but I do see that they do have love for you still. Okay. That's my ring for Dr. Mamoon. All right. All right. For Hera. For Hera, what is Zane's current feelings for Hera? Let's see. All right, for let's see. Hera. What is Zane's current feelings for Hera? What is Zane's current feelings for Hera? What is Zane's current feelings for Hera? Why is he making you insecure for Hera? Alright. Alright, Hera. So his energy for you right now is a little bit negative. Alright. They're making the wrong decision right now for Hera. I do believe that they're making the wrong decision. Alright. There is a lot of complications. They're very indecisive for Hera. Also, they might be very deceptive. They might be manipulative. They are trying to control you at this time. All right. So they're trying to control you for what they want with you. They don't want you to have any freedom. They want you to be under their power. So in a way, Hera, I feel like you're not having a lot of freedom for yourself. So make sure you are fighting for your freedom. I feel like Zane is wanting to control your every move, so be mindful of that, okay? You do have the strength card though, so you can overcome the obstacles that's in your way for Hera. But for Hera, I do for sure see that they are trying to control your energy right now. So be careful with that. They don't want you to have freedom. And it's kind of sad that they don't want you to have freedom because you're meant to obviously open up your own wings and be able to fly of what you want to do, but they are trying to control your energy right now. So be careful with that, okay? That's my read for Hera. All right, hey Stephanie Checo. Um the weather here is a little bit warmer, it's 70 degrees. Um It was raining earlier for the past couple days. All right, Noxy. All right, Noxy and let's see. Hold on, guys. I am reading these in order, so be patient with me, okay? All right, for Noxy and. All right, for Noxy N, is there upcoming travel for Noxy N? For Noxy N, let's see. How is there gonna be an upcoming travel for Noxy N? Is there gonna be an upcoming travel for Noxy N? Please and thank you, Spirit. Is there gonna be an upcoming travel for Noxy N? Please and thank you, Spirit, right? Alright, for Noxy N, I do believe that there is going to be an upcoming travel very soon. You are a great manifester for Nazi End. You could do whatever you want. Make sure you are saving up a lot of money though, because travel do cost a lot of money. So make sure you are saving up a lot of money to go traveling at this moment. You are the Magician card, so I do see a manifestation card of whatever you want. All right, for Nazi End. So make sure you are wishing for what you want, and you are going to gain any abundance that's coming in very soon for Nazi N. You do have a lot of power coming in for Nazi N, so people are gonna respect you at this time. And I do believe that there is gonna be an upcoming travel for you very soon, okay? That's my reading for Nazi N, alright? Thank you, Azur. I appreciate that. Blessings. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Blessings, Rashni, Philia. Will Eric respond to Philia's text message? Alright, for Philia, will Eric respond to your text message? Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you, but all your cards came in reverse. For Philia, I don't think that Eric is gonna respond to your text messages just yet. So the energy might be a little bit negative right now. They are a little bit arrogant. They're very pessimistic out about love. I don't know why it's coming out that way. They're also the jealous type, Philia. I don't know if maybe you talk to other men. I'm not saying that you're talking to other men, but maybe they're thinking you're talking to other men and they're insecure right now for Philia. So I do believe that Eric is not gonna text you right now. They're a little bit mad or upset about a situation because you got the Star in reverse, you got the Magician in reverse, and you also got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So they are a little bit of a jealous type for Philia. I do believe that their insecurities is popping out, which is the reason why they are not texting you right now. I think that they're just mad for no reason. I feel like they need to communicate with you more for Philia, but I don't think that they're. I think that they're very prideful. They're not gonna come towards you. So for Philia, I do see that they're upset about something. They're upset. They think that you're talking to other men. They think that you're interested in other people, but it's because their energy, they're slow moving. So if they're slow moving, why should they be mad about the situation? I think that they should be mad about themselves because they're so slow moving. Okay. But yeah, I do think that they are jealous right now. They feel like you're talking to other people, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right, Stephanie Checo. All right. What's coming in for a job for Stephanie Checo? What's coming in for a job for Stephanie Checo? Please do share the live stream and also hit the sub button. All right. For Stephanie Checo. What's coming in for the job for Stephanie Checo? All right, let's see. Can I get one more card for Stephanie Checo, please? And thank you. All right, let's see. All right, for Stephanie Checo. Yes, you are going to get a job very soon for Stephanie Checo. I do believe that you are going to get a job around 3 months to 8 months to 1 year for Stephanie Checo. You are going to get a job between 3 months, 8 months, and 1 year. You got the Three of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Pentacles. All right. And then you got the Ace of Swords. So I do believe that you are going to get a new job between 3 months to 8 months. Okay. And your job might end up being like a government job, working to help other people. You might work in the community. You might help the elderly, you might help little kids, all right? there is a government job coming in, so you might be helping a lot of people for this new job for Stephanie Checo. And there is an abundance of money very soon, all right? So between 3 months, 8 months, or 1 year. I don't see it as 1 year though, but I do see it as 3 months to 8 months. You are going to get a job. Okay, make sure you are applying for many jobs so then you can be interviewing with a lot of jobs. Okay, all right. That's my read for Stephanie Checo. All right, hey Clinton, 1994, Mystic Gem. Is there something my partner wants me to work on? All right, for Mystic Gem. What does your partner want you to work on for Mystic Gem? Did I do this reading the last time for Mystic Gem? I could have sworn to you. I remember this reading before. From what I remember from the last live stream from Mr. Gem, I do think that your partner wants you to open up a little bit more. You need to work on your emotions a little bit more. Your partner wants you to communicate how you feel more often, okay? That's what's coming in from Mr. Gem, okay? Can I get one more card from Mr. Gem? What does your partner want them to work on? All right, let's see. Can I get one more card from Mr. Gem, please, and thank you, Spirit. One more card for Mr. Gem, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, there you go. All right, Mr. Gem. I do remember your reading for Mr. Gem. Your partner wants you to work on your emotions. They want you to express how you feel. I do feel like sometimes you like to shut off when you're upset about something. Like you don't always tell them how you feel. So, Mr. Gem, your partner wants you to work on balancing your energy. Your partner wants you to work on your communication skills. If you're upset about something, make sure you talk to them. Make sure you let them know of what they're doing wrong. Make sure you let them know how you guys can fix things, okay? Um, your partner also want you to work on maybe traveling more. Maybe they want you to work on finding new hobbies. Maybe they want you to work on being more free spirited for Mr. Gem. So Mr. Gem, your partner wants you to express your emotions more, and your partner wants you to be more free spirited. They want you to try new things, okay? That's my reading for Mr. Gem, all right? All right, hold on. All right. All right, for Truthi Devi. Well, you get the MBA this year for Truthi Devi. All right, for Truthi Devi. For Truthi Devi. Well, you get your MBA this year. All right, let's see. All right, for Truthi Devi. Will you get your MBA this year? Can I get 3 to 6 cards for Truthi Devi? All right, for Truthi Devi. Let's see. One more card for Truthi Devi. Will they get the MBA this year? All right, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, so I definitely see that you are going to go through success very soon, okay? Make sure you are confident with your exams. Make sure you are confident with passing your classes for Truthi Devi. So I definitely see that there is good news coming in for you very soon. You are going to get your MBA this year, okay? For Truthi Devi. There is definitely a lot of success coming in, peace and harmony, working on your abundance, working on your confidence, all right? So the more confident you are and the more you speak positivity into your existence, that you are going to pass your class and you are going to get your MBA. Yes, for Truthi Devi, you are going to definitely pass your MBA this year, okay? All right? So yes, you are going to be successful, all right? That's for Truthi Devi. All right, let's see. All right. All right, blessings. All right, make sure you guys are subscribing, sharing the live stream. All right, for blessings. Will your relationship with your husband improve? For blessings, will your relationship with your husband improve? All right, let's see. Hit the sub button, share the live stream. All right. All right, for blessings, is your relationship gonna improve? Yes. Your relationship is definitely gonna improve very soon. There is a need of balancing money energy right now for blessings. All right, 24. For blessings, you guys need to balance your money energy right now. And make sure you're not being arrogant. Make sure you guys are staying grateful and staying humble for blessings. All right. I do believe that there are new success coming in for you very soon. New success, new opportunities are coming in. So yes, for blessings, your husband is gonna improve very soon. The relationship, they do have a lot of passionate energy towards you. Okay, for blessings. So I definitely see that there is an abundance of passionate energy, and they do want a new fresh start with you. They want to spice things up within your marriage. Okay, all right. That's my read for blessings. All right, for Janice Moses. Let's see. Let's see, for Janice Moses. All right, when will your ex be in a relationship with Janice Moses? When will your ex be in a relationship with Janice Moses, please? And thank you, Spirit, right? All right, for Janice Moses, when will you be in a relationship with your ex? Let's see. For Janice Moses. All right, so Janice Moses, I do believe that you are going to be in a relationship back with them, or on talking terms, or on speaking terms, between 4 months, 7 months, and 1 year. For Janice Moses, you are going to be on speaking terms with your person between 4 months, 7 months, and 1 year. Okay, that's my reading for Janice Moses. All right, that's for Janice Moses. JJ Girl 99. JJ Girl 99. Will you buy a house soon for JJ Girl 99? Will you buy a house soon for JJ Girl 99? All right. Will you buy a house soon for JJ Girl 99? All right, JJ Girl 99. Yes, you are definitely gonna buy a house very soon. All right. You got the wish fulfillment card with the Nine of Cups. You got the Page of Pentacles with money card. The Queen of Swords is making a deal or making a contract for JJ Girl 99. The Queen of Cups is also there. So yes, JJ Girl 99, I do see that you are gonna buy a house very soon. I do believe that you are gonna buy a house between 1 month to 9 months. So I do believe that either by the end of this year or at the beginning of next year, JJ Girl 99, you are gonna buy a house. Okay, that's my read for JJ Girl 99. Yes, you are gonna buy a house. By the end of this year or by the beginning of next year. Okay. All right. Queen Empress Life. All right, make sure you guys are hitting the sub button, sharing the live stream, okay? All right, for Queen Empress Life, who is coming towards love for Queen Empress Life? Who is coming towards love for Queen Empress Life, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Queen Empress Life, can I get 2 more cards for Queen Empress Life? All right, there you go. All right, what's coming in for Queen Empress Life very soon? All right, so who is coming towards love for Queen Empress Life? All right, I do believe it's someone from your past. For Queen Empress Life, someone wants to apologize to you. There is a disappointment in their energy, okay? For Queen Empress Life, they do want to apologize to you. For Queen Empress Life, someone from your past wants to come towards you, okay? And also, there is a desire for solitude, so they are alone right now. This person is often alone. For Queen Empress Life, if you notice that this person is often alone, this is your person, okay? They do want to have communication with you, but their love life for you is a little bit immature right now, okay, for Queen Empress Life. And they are also very flirty, or they like to be flirty with you for Queen Empress Life, but the energy is a little bit immature right now. There is a little bit of an imbalance, all right? They do want to apologize to you very soon for Queen Empress Life, okay? All right, that's my read for Queen Empress Life. They like to be alone as well. You probably know who this person is, okay? All right, Mara 1820. All right, for Mara 1820. All right, make sure you guys hit the sub button, share the live stream. Okay, Mara 1820. All right, let's see. Can I get a love ring for Mara 1820? All right, can I get a love ring for Mara 1820? Can I get a love ring from Mirror 1820, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for Mirror 1820, what's coming in for love for Mirror 1820? What's coming in for love for Mirror 1820? Let's see. All right, Mirror 1820 for love. What's coming in your energy very soon? there is definitely a lot of communication coming in from Mirror 1820, all right? Someone is wanting to communicate with you from Mirror 1820. Someone is standing the ground. You are the person that they want, okay? From Mirror 1820. This is a passionate energy coming in for you very soon. And then the Nine of Cups is saying that they were disappointed within their love life before, but they are moving into new happiness, all right? They felt like they were going through a lot of heartbreak. They felt like a lot of people rejected them in love, but there is new happiness coming in from Mirror 1820, okay? They are standing the ground. They only want you, and there is communication coming towards Mirror 1820 very soon, okay? All right? All right, let's see. All right, we're going to move on to the next person. All right, Roshni. What's coming in for Roshni and Sarganil? What's coming in for Roshni and Sarganil in the upcoming week? Let's see. All right, for Roshni, what's come? All right, I'm not sick, but I don't know why my voice has always been. It's allergies. Cause the weather keeps changing in New York, so it's always like my voice cracking. All right, for Roshni. All right, Roshni. What's coming in for you and Sarganil very soon? So I do believe that they're letting go of the past. They're letting go of a feeling of this abandonment. They're letting go feelings of distrust. They do want to come towards you very soon. They are working on their buns for Roshni. All right. Um, they are asking the spiritual guides to come towards you very soon, but the spirit guides is not they're not balanced within their spirituality right now. They need to find purpose within their life right now. But they are letting all negative thoughts go so they can come back towards you. They are thinking positive thoughts of you at this time. So they are letting go of negative thoughts to come towards you, okay? Alright, that's my reading for Rashni. Okay. Alright. For Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray, let's see. Crystal Ray. What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get 2 more cards of Crystal Ray? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Hit the sub button, share the live stream. Thank you, Hero. Okay. All right. For Crystal Ray, what is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? All right. There is a newfound abundance coming in for Crystal Ray very soon. Corey does want a passionate energy with you. They do want to travel towards you. This is a quick and fast moving energy, okay? There is also communication coming in for Corey, for Crystal Ray as well. So communication is also coming in really quickly. Air and fire quality is very quick moving. So for Crystal Ray, I do believe this communication card is coming in quick, and there is passionate energy coming in quick as well, okay? All right. They're working on balancing the energy, Crystal Ray, and Corey does have a lot of love for you. Corey wants to communicate with you, okay? All right. There is a quick decision coming in for Crystal Ray, okay? That's my reading for Crystal Ray. All right. For Star Star. Is CJ going to reply to Star Star? Is CJ going to reply to Star Star? Let's see. Is CJ going to reply to Star Star? Let's see. Alright, is CJ going to reply to Star Star? Can I get 1 more card for Star Star? Is CJ going to reply to Star Star? Let's see. Can I get 1 more card for Star Star? There you go. Alright. Alright, for Star Star. Is CJ gonna reply to Star Star very soon? Alright, let's see. Alright, I do believe that they are gonna reply to you very soon for Star Star. They're going through a recovery period right now. Alright, I do believe that they went through a heartbreak not too long ago, but they are letting go of the past. They're going through a recovery period for Star Star, okay? They are a little bit immature at this time. They are not fighting with anybody right now. They are no longer competing for anybody that's they're not competing anymore for love. They are looking for the real thing for Star Star. All right. They are focusing on their buns right now for Star Star. And there is success coming in for Star Star. So yeah, CJ is gonna reply to you very soon, okay? All right, for Star Star. CJ is definitely gonna reply to you very soon, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Let's move on. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, right? All right, Rachel Trackstar. Rachel Trackstar, let's see. Well, who will you be in the next commitment with for Rachel Trackstar? Alright. Who will you be in the for Rachel Trackstar? Who will you be in the next commitment with for Rachel Trackstar? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Rachel Trackstar? Can I get one more card for Rachel Trackstar? Can I get one more card for Rachel Trackstar, please? And thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, Rachel Trackstar. Who's gonna come in next for your love life? So this person's going to like to celebrate their wins. This person's going to be very successful. For Rachel Trackstar, this person's going to want to celebrate with you all the time, or they might want to celebrate with their family and friends. They are going to be very successful, okay? For Rachel Trackstar, this person's going to be very attractive to a lot of people. They are going to be very grounded. A lot of people are going to respect them. For Rachel Trackstar, they are also very popular. All right. This reminds me of a Venus card or a Taurus card. So a lot of people are attracted to them for Rachel Trackstar. And your future person is somebody that may have gone through a lot in their life for their love life. But when you meet them, they are gonna be going through a recovery period for Rachel Trackstar. They are letting go of a lot of negative people. All right. They've been around a lot of disloyal people for Rachel Trackstar. Okay. So your future husband is gonna be someone that don't really want to be too close to a lot of people because they can't trust a lot of people, okay, for Rachel Trackstar. But they do like to celebrate. They are very successful. They do want to celebrate with you and their family and friends. And then also they are very attractive. So a lot of people are gonna be attracted towards them. This is a Venus card, this is a Taurus card. So a lot of people are attracted to them, okay? They do have a lot of choices within love, but they obviously are gonna fall in love with you, okay? That's my read for Rachel Trackstar, right? All right, Michelle Morin. All right, let's see for Michelle Morin. Let's see what's coming in for Michelle Morin. All right, is your new love gonna be a doctor for Michelle Morin? Is your new love gonna be a doctor for Michelle Morin? Let's see. Is your new love gonna be a doctor for Michelle Morin? Let's see. Honestly, for Michelle Morin, I wouldn't be surprised if your new love is a doctor because they do make a lot of money for for Michelle Morin. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if they are a doctor because money's coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. So I do believe that you are going to fall in love with someone that has a lot of money or someone that's going to become wealthy for Michelle Morin, okay? This person's very bold, very courageous, very direct too. Their communication skills is very hot and very direct, okay, for Michelle Morin. And no matter what obstacles they go through, they are going to be on top. They know that they're going to win, okay? So Michelle Morin, I wouldn't be surprised if you do get with a doctor or somebody that's very wealthy, okay? That is my read for Michelle Morin, all right? Hey, Ayushi Mahato. Thank you, blessings. All right. Please do hit the subscribe button, share the live stream. All right. Camila. For Camila, can I get a general read for Camila? All right, for Camila. Can I get a general read for Camila? What's coming in for Camila right now? All right. All right, for Camila. Maybe you went through some sort of betrayal in your past or just recently. Your spirit guides want you to take a lot of rest right now for Camila because you went through a lot of negative energy. So be mindful of that. If you feel like a lot of people are trying to take your energy, make sure you are resting at the moment for Camila. All right. There is a lot of negative energy around you at this time. I'm not gonna lie to you, Camila, but there is a lot of negative energy around you at this time. Okay. But what I want to tell Camila at this time, you do have a lot of choices within love and career, so don't worry about it. You are going to get what you want at the right time for Camilla. You do have a lot of choices within love and career, and you are going to get what you want at the right time, okay? That is my read for Camilla, all right? Now for Clinda 1994. What is Peter hiding from Clinda 1994? What is Peter hiding from Clinda 1994? Let's see. All right, for Clinda 1994, what is Peter hiding from Clinda? What is Peter hiding from Clinda? Let's see. Alright, for Clinda 1994, what is Peter hiding from you at the moment? Alright, so they are going through a self-reflection phase. They need to be alone at this time. I do think that for Clinda 1994, they don't want to be out and about. They want to stay alone at this time to recuperate their thoughts for Clinda 1994, alright? Um, they are going to make a decision to come towards you very soon for Clinda 1994. I don't think they're really hiding anything negative, but I do think that they do need to balance their energy to come towards you, though, okay? But there is a lot of positive energy coming in for Clinda 1994. They do want to rush towards you very soon. There is passionate energy for you. Um, Oh, I know what it is. They are very indecisive, or maybe they might be going through some sort of illness, or they need some rest at this moment. Because the Judgment card in reverse for Clinda 1994 means that Peter might be going through some sort of illness, or they might be indecisive about the relationship. They're going through a separation. They're fighting with the family or the friend group. Okay. So I do believe that a lot of things are going behind the scenes that you may not know of. And they're not telling you that they're going through a hard time right now. Okay. That's my read for Clinda 1994. All right. I'm doing good, Ayushi Mahato. How you doing? All right, Lil Pink Daisy. Can I get a career reading for Lil Pink Daisy? All right. All right, for Lil Pink Daisy, what is your career reading for Lil Pink Daisy? All right, so for Lil Pink Daisy, all right, it might be stagnant at first for your career. All right, it might be stagnant at first for your career, but I do see that there is a celebration coming in for Lil Pink Daisy very soon. You are going to be celebrating your wins very soon. There is an accomplishment that's coming in for Lil Pink Daisy in the month of July. Okay, and also your boss might be looking at you in a positive light. Your boss might be wanting to give you a raise or a new position for the month of July, okay? So, Lil Pink Daisy, I do see that your boss wants to give you something, or they want to reward you for your hard work in the month of July, all right? And there is a celebration going on in the month of July, okay? So you are going to be celebrating your wins for Lil Pink Daisy, all right? All right, let's see. Janice. Janice? Alright, will things work out between Marcus and Janice? Will things work out between Marcus and Janice, please, and thank you, Spirit? Will things work out between Marcus and Janice? Alright. Will things work out between Marcus and Janice? Can I get two more cards for Janice? Will things... Oh, scattered energy. Hold on. Alright, will things work out between Marcus and Janice? Every time it flips out like that, that means that it's scattered energy, and I'm not going to take scattered energy. Alright? What's going on between Marcus and Janice? What's going on between Marcus and Janice? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more card for Marcus and Janice? Can I get one more card between Marcus and Janice? Alright. Can I get one more card between Marcus and Janice? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, there you go. Alright, for Marcus and Janice. So, they are releasing negative mindsets to come back towards you. For Janice, alright, they were codependent with you at one point for Janice, alright. They are very shy, they are very insecure for Marcus and Janice. They do want to come towards you, but their energy might be a little bit insecure. They are a little bit shy at the moment. Alright, they were codependent with you at one point, but they are releasing negative mindsets or negative thoughts about the relationship for Janice Moses. I also see that this friend card is coming in for you very soon, okay? So you are standing your ground, Janice, and you do call the shots. So if you want Marcus and your relationship to work out, it is going to work out, okay? That's my read for Janice, all right? All right, let's see. Melody. How does SW feel about Melody? How does SW feel about Melody? Let's see. All right, for Melody, how does SW feel about you right now? So for Melody, SW's energy is a little bit imbalanced at the moment. All right, they are also very jealous of maybe if you're surrounded by a lot of men, they are jealous. So be mindful that they do have a jealous energy for Melody. Okay, SW is a jealous person. You might not know that. but they are going through an indecisive energy. They do want to travel towards you for melody, all right? They are working on their abundance. They are saving up money at this time for melody, okay? So for melody, they are working on their abundance. They are the jealous type too. And they do want to travel towards you very soon, but they do need to work on their abundance, okay? That's my reading for melody, all right? All right, let's move on to the next person. All right, Jane B, 1985. Jane B, 1985. All right, let's see. What is the love reading between the Sag and Jane B, 1985? All right. All right, for Jane B, 1985, for your love reading with the Sag, there is definitely love coming in for you very soon for Jane B, 1985. All right. The Sag does love you. All right, but they are surrounded by negative energies right now. Maybe someone's trying to control them to not come towards you for JB 1985, all right? But they do have abundance. They are working on their abundance to come towards you. And they do have the cup of love for you as well for JB 1985, okay? So there is definitely love for you as of right now, okay? That's my read for JB 1985, all right? For Shangarika Jewels. Can I get a guidance from the universe for Shangarika Jewels, right? Can I get a guidance energy for Shangarika Jewels? Can I get a guidance energy for Shangarika Jewels? Let's see. Make sure you guys are subscribing and sharing the live stream. I appreciate you all, okay? All right, for Shangarika Jewels. What's coming in from the universe for Shangarika Jewels? What's coming in for the universe for Shangarika Jewels? Let's see. All right, there you go. All right, for Shangarika Jewels. What's coming in from the universe? Someone has love for you. For Shangarika Jules. I don't know if you know this person already. I think you already know them. But someone wants peace and harmony with you. Someone wants to give you an abundance of love for Shangarika Jules, okay? You might start a new job. You might want to start a new life very soon. A new love might also want to come in as well. So there is peace and harmony coming in for your energy for Shangarika Jewels, all right? If you're going through a lot of anxiety right now, make sure you're releasing that negative mindset, all right? There is a new form of wisdom that's coming in for Shangarika Jewels. You are going through a spiritual awakening very soon, okay? And new life, new job, new career, new love life, and someone is in love with you for Shangarika Jewels, okay? All right, let's move on to Free Soul Humming, all right? All right, Free Soul Humming. Let's see. Free Soul Humming. All right. How is life after marriage for Free Soul Humming? How is life after marriage for Free Soul Humming? How is it going to be like for Free Soul Humming? Can I get two more cards for Free Soul Humming? All right. Can I get two more cards for Free Soul Humming, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get two more cards for Free Soul Humming? All right. There you go. Free Soul Humming. All right, so your life after marriage is gonna be very fun and playful for Free Soul Humming. It's gonna be very spicy for Free Soul Humming. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like the energy, obviously. And your life after marriage is going to be very spicy. They are going to be very addicted to your energy. They are codependent with you. They are seduced by your energy. They want to be with you all the time for Free Soul Humming. There is a lot of passionate energy towards you. They do respect you. They respect you for your time. They respect you for your abundance for Free Soul Humming. So your life after your marriage, there is a possibility that you guys will travel a lot. There is a lot of spiciness in the relationship for Free Soul Humming. All right, but I'm not gonna lie to you, Free Soul Humming. Every now and then, you guys are gonna go through a bump on the road with money. All right, there might be an imbalance with the money for the future, but it is gonna work out for Free Soul Humming with your future partner. They do have love for you, and they are codependent within your energy. They do like to be around you at all times. Okay, that's my reading for Free Soul Humming. All right, all right, Ayushi Mahato. Ayushi Mahato. Let's see. Ayushi Mahato. What does the HL company take? Will the HL company take actions towards Ayushi Mahato? Will the HL company take actions towards Ayushi Mahato? Okay. So there is definitely a lot of obstacles right now for the situation for Ayushi Mahato. All right, so your abundance might be delayed at the moment. They are figuring things out right now for Ayushi Mihato. They are trying to figure out what they need to do next for your resume or for your interview, okay, for Ayushi Mihato. The company is working on coming towards you, but they are trying to figure out who they want to hire at this time. All right. But I do believe that someone from your past also wants to come in for Ayushi Mihato, okay? But as of right now, there is a stagnant energy right now for Ayushi Mihato. There is a delay for your HL company to reach out towards you, okay? Be mindful of that. But someone from your past wants to reconcile with you, okay? That's my reading for Ayushi Mihato, all right? All right, just ask wifey. All right, all right, for just ask wifey. For just ask wifey. Why is Queen Bree obsessed with just ask wifey? Why is Queen Bree obsessed with just ask wifey? Why is Queen Bree obsessed with just ask wifey? Let's see. Can I get two more cards for just ask wifey? Can I get two more cards for just ask wifey? Why is Queen Bree obsessed with just ask wifey? Let's see. Can I get one more card for just ask wifey, please? And thank you, Spirit. Right. For just ask wifey. The reason why just ask wifey, the reason why Queen Bree might be obsessed with you is because they feel like you're going through an abundance right now. All right. They're probably just jealous of the way you do things online. They're probably just jealous of the way people like you. All right. They're probably just jealous of the communication that you get. Because there is a abundant energy within your energy for just ask wifey. So I do believe that Queen Bree might be just hating on your energy. Remember that some people just hate on you for just whatever reason. They just want to hate on you for just ask wifey. But I do believe that Queen Bree might be obsessed with you because they might see that they might want to copy your style. They might want to see they do see you as an abundant person, all right? They might be mad because you got a lot of people that is hitting on you or subscribing to you, all right, on YouTube. And they also sense a feeling like you are gonna go towards a world of happiness. Because sometimes haters can sense an energy before you sense your own energy. A hater can sense your energy before you sense your own energy, okay? So I do believe that they're hating on your confidence. They're hating on the fact that you have a lot of subscribers. They're hating on the fact that you are interesting and a lot of people give you love. Okay, that's my reading for just ask wifey. All right. All right. Let's see. Sania Ahmed. Sania Ahmed. Let's see. For Sania Ahmed. All right. All right. For Sania Ahmed. What is Saeed's? Wait. Sania Ahmed said Saeed. What? Oh, well, Saeed call you in April. All right, for Sania Ahmed, will Saeed call you in April? Will Saeed call you in April? For yes, yes, Sania Ahmed. Saeed is gonna call you in April for sure. You got the Pentacles card. They are working on their buns to call you. All right. I do think that they're overworking themselves. They need a lot of rest at this moment. But Sania Ahmed, yes, they are gonna call you in the month of April for sure. I do believe that they are working on their abundance to come towards you. You got the Knight of Cups, you got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So for Sania Ahmed, Saeed is working on their abundance to come towards you, okay? They do need a resting period right now. They're overworking themselves, okay? That's my reading for Sania Ahmed. All right. All right, let's see. Get a little sip. All right. For Candace is too cool. What happens if I tell VS? All right, for Candace is too cool. What happens if you tell VS of how you feel? Let's see. For Kansas is too cool. All right. I do believe that they are gonna like it. For Kansas is too cool. If you tell VS how you feel now, they are gonna like it because the spiritual guys is telling them that you are the right person for them. All right. They see you as very abundant. For Kansas is too cool. All right. They went through a lot of abandonment issues, which is the reason why they're a little bit scared of relationships. For Candace is too cool. But if you do tell them how you feel, they are gonna like that, okay? For Candace is too cool. If you do tell VS how you feel, they are gonna like that, okay? But I do sense a feeling that they went through a lot of situations in the past where they felt abandoned, and they are a little bit nervous about relationships. But yeah, they do have love for you though, okay? That's for Candace is too cool, alright? Alright, the wise one up here. The wise one up here. Alright, for the wise one up here. What are Sunny's feelings for the wise one up here? Alright. What are Sunny's feelings for the wise one up here? Alright. What are Sunny's feelings for the wise one up here? Let's see. Alright. Can I get 3 of 6 cards for the wise one up here? Can I get one more card for the wise one up here? What are Sunny's thoughts for the wise one up here, okay? Alright, for the wise one up here. Sunny's thoughts of you right now is very happy. They do want a wish fulfillment with you. For the wise one up here, they definitely want a wish fulfillment with you. There is a lot of love coming in for the wise one up here, okay? They are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon for the wise one up here, alright? Sunny is going through maybe a delayed issue with employment or business. I do believe that they're going through some sort of like they do need to work on their balancing within the energy right now. But for the wise one up here, they are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon, okay? And then also they do want a wish fulfillment with you, okay? All right. So a happy life, happy home, happy wife, happy children card is coming in for the wise one up here, okay? So they do have love for you, right? That is for the wise one up here. All right, Ali. Let's see, Ali. All right. All right, well, Dennis come back with real change. Dennis come back with real change for Ali. Dennis come back with real change for Ali. All right, for Ali. Yes, for Ali, I do think that they're very heartbroken that you let them go. For Ali, I do believe that they are very heartbroken that you let them go. All right, they are going through a painful a time right now. They are resting, they are worried, they are going through a lot of anxiety that you let them go for Ali. I do believe that they are going to try to become a better person because the 6 of Swords is saying that a new journey is coming in very soon, and then the 3 of Wands is saying that they're looking into the horizon to become a better person, to try new things. All right, so definitely Ali. I do believe that between 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, they are going to become a better person. All right, for Ali, I do think that between 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, they are going to be a better person. They are going to try to change, okay? That's my reading for Ali, all right? All right, Divine Audio. Divine Audio. Let's see for Divine Audio, okay? Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, all right? All right, for Divine Audio. What are D Nesh's feelings for Divine Audio? What are D Nesh's feelings for Divine Audio? Please and thank you, Spirit. What are D Nesh's feelings for Divine Audio? Let's see what's coming for Divine Audio. Alright, can I get 2 more cards for Divine Audio, please and thank you, Spirit? Can I get 1 more card for Divine Audio, please and thank you, Spirit? Alright. 1 more card for Divine Audio, please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. One more card for Divine Audio, please, and thank you, Spirit, alright? Thank you, everybody, for being patient with me. I do appreciate that, alright? Alright, 1 more card, there you go. Alright, for Divine Audio, what is D Nesh's feelings for you right now? They definitely want a celebration with you. You got the 3 cups, so there is a celebration coming in for you very soon. They are balancing the energy to come towards you very soon for Divine Audio, okay? And also, they are seeking spiritual alignment to come towards you. They are talking to the spirit guides to come towards you very soon. All right. They're asking if you're the right person for them for Divine Audio. And yes, they do want to celebrate with you very soon for Divine Audio. And there is balanced energy coming in for Divine Audio very soon. Okay. So yes, Deenish does miss you a lot. Okay. That's Marie for Divine Audio. All right. For Star Jackson. Let's see. For Star Jackson. All right. Alright, for Star Jackson, will this egg work out for Star Jackson? For Star Jackson? Will this egg work out for Star Jackson? Will this egg work out for Star Jackson? Will this egg work out for Star Jackson? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Star Jackson? Alright. If they break the egg outside, will it work out? Will you send back negative energy for this egg for Star Jackson? Yes. So for Star Jackson, if you set an intention that the negative energy is going to go back, all right, it might be delayed at first, but when you keep manifesting it and when you keep speaking it to existence, all right, I do believe that it is going to work out for Star Jackson. All right, so it might be delayed at first, but set your intentions on what you want for Star Jackson, and it is going to go back to the person. Okay, all right, you got the 4 wands. All right, so that is a wish fulfillment card. Okay. All right, let's see. Swelly Aparicida. Hey, Swelly Aparicida. How you doing, Swelly Aparicida? All right. All right, Tisha Sunshine. What's coming next for love for Tisha Sunshine? What's coming next for love for Tisha Sunshine? Let's see. What's coming next for love for Tisha Sunshine? All right, let's see. What's coming next for love for Tisha Sunshine? All right, for Tisha Sunshine. What is next for you in love? What's coming next for you in love? All right, I do believe that you are gonna meet love at your job for Tisha Sunshine. You are gonna meet your person. You are gonna meet the love of your life at work. All right, you might be working at a community job or a government job very soon for Tisha Sunshine. All right, you are giving back to the community, and you are gonna find love while working. All right, for Tisha Sunshine. This person is going to be very passionate. They might want to travel towards you. They might want to travel with you for Tisha Sunshine. There is a business opportunity as well. They might want to open up a business with you in the future, or they want to be a power couple with you. Okay, that's my reading for what's coming next for Tisha Sunshine. You are going to meet them at work. Okay, all right, that's for Tisha Sunshine. All right, let's move on. All right, Crafty 111. Hey, Crafty 111, how are you doing? Thank you for wishing me a happy spring break. All right, Political Uprising USA. Political Uprising USA, right? Political Uprising USA. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay, guys? All right, Political Uprising USA. What is the occupation of the person that you are going to become? Didn't I do this reading for you last time for Political Uprising USA? What is the occupation of the person that you are going to be serious with for Political Uprising USA? Can I get one card? I could have sworn I did this reading for you last time. All right. What is the occupation? What is the occupation of the person that you are going to fall in love with? All right. So there might be a professor, there might be a teacher, there might be a life coach, there might be a guidance counselor, there might be a psychologist. They might also work at a bank. They might also be somebody that handles money. All right. So I do see them working at a bank. They might also work with handling money, or somebody with stocks. Okay. Crypto stocks, anything like that. For Crafty one, not Crafty, Political Uprising USA, they might work in stock. They might work at a bank. All right. They might handle money. They might be a professor, a life coach, a guidance counselor, a psychologist. Okay. That's my reading for Political Uprising USA. All right. All right. For Crafty 111. For Crafty 111. Let's see. For Crafty 111. What is Roger's intentions for Crafty 111? All right. All right, for Crafty 111. What is Roger's intentions for Crafty 111? Let's see. For Crafty 111, what is Roger's intentions towards Crafty 111? What are Roger's intentions towards Crafty 111? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is Roger's intentions towards Crafty 111? All right, for Crafty 111, Roger's intentions towards you right now is They are a little bit confused about the feelings for you right now for Crafty 111, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you, they got the moon card in reverse. So they are a little bit confused about your relationship right now. They are working on their abundance right now, but they don't see any abundance coming through for Crafty 111. They do have passionate energy towards you though. So I definitely see that a passionate energy is gonna come towards Crafty 111 very soon. So for Crafty 111, Roger is gonna want to come towards you very soon. All right, there is passionate energy coming towards you. It will probably be between 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year for Crafty 111. Roger is gonna want to tell you how they feel, okay? All right, that's my reading for Crafty 111. All right, Jay and Lauren. Jay and Lauren. All right, for Jay and Lauren, X reached out, but I still have a connection with someone else. But of course, he is ignoring my text now. Should you move on? All right, for Jay and Lauren. For Jay and Lauren, should Jay and Lauren move on? Should Jay and Lauren move on? Should Jay and Lauren move on? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Should Jay and Lauren move on? Can I get one more card for Jay and Lauren? Remember, guys, I am not gonna judge you on your I'm not gonna judge you on your question. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I can tell you the energy if it's good or bad. Okay. All right, for Jay and Lauren, let's see. For Jay and Lauren, should you move on for Jay and Lauren? Let's see. All right. So for Jay and Lauren, I do believe that let's see, X reached out, but I still have a connection with someone else. But of course, he is ignoring my text now. All right. So for Jay and Lauren, they do have an arrogant energy towards them. They are very prideful. They are very sneaky for Jay and Lauren. Okay. They do lack some sort of directness. They do lack some sort of direction for Jay and Lauren. Okay. They are going through some sort of heartbreak right now, or something is not working out for them for Jay and Lauren. I do believe that they are going through a hard time within their own life and they can't tell you about it. It has something to do with money, or some money's not going well for them for Jay and Lauren. All right. And they are working on their buns. They are working on their strength for Jay and Lauren. I don't see this person as really a bad person, but I do think that they're going through a struggle right now. They do have arrogant energy for Jay and Lauren. All right, so it's up to you if you want to leave them or not. But they are going through some sort of heartbreak, or they are going through some sort of indecisiveness. If you don't like indecisive energy, I do advise you to move on, because indecisiveness is not a good trait to have. All right, but I do believe that they are an arrogant person as well. They are very prideful, but the energies are really indecisive. But they're not really a bad person. They just don't know what to do next. They are working on their abundance right now. They do have problems at home. Okay. All right. But that's up to you, Jay and Lauren, if you want to leave them or not. But I don't really see them as a bad person. I just see that the energy is a little bit unstable. Okay. That's my reading for Jay and Lauren. All right. All right. All right. Make sure you guys are hitting the sub button, sharing the live stream. All right. All right. For Kelly P. For Kelly P. What's coming in for Kelly P? All right. For Kelly P. What are the zodiac signs that's coming in for Kelly P? What are the zodiac signs that's coming in for Kelly P? Let's see. What are the zodiac signs that's coming in for Kelly P? All right, the zodiac signs that's coming in for Kelly P. All right, they might be a Capricorn for Kelly P. They might be a Libra. They might be a Leo, or they might be a Virgo. Okay, for Kelly P. The zodiac signs that are gonna come in for you very soon is for Kelly P. It's a Virgo, a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Libra. Okay, those are the zodiac signs that's coming in for you very soon for Kelly P. Okay, all right, all right. For Michelle, all right. Did the new guy get upset and for Michelle, for Michelle, for Michelle, did the new guy M get upset when he saw I blocked him? Did he get upset? Yes, yes. So Michelle, He did get upset that you blocked him. There's a heartbreak energy. They're going through a recovery right now. They are jealous as of right now. Maybe they feel like you're talking to other men. All right, so they are in a jealous mood right now for Michelle. Yes. I do believe that they are upset that you blocked him. All right. All right. Yes. For Michelle, definitely. I do see that they are upset that you blocked them. They are also very jealous too. They might think that you're talking to other people. Okay. That's my read for Michelle. All right. All right. For Yellow Melia, for Yellow Melia, for Yellow Melia. Let's see what's coming in for Yellow Melia. Is Sunny your next honey? Is Sunny your next honey for Yellow Melia? All right. Is Sunny your next honey for Yellow Melia? Let's see. Hey, Pipeline Dreams. How you doing, Pipeline Dreams? Hi, Pipeline Dreams. All right. For Yellow Melia. Is Sunny your next honey? Is Sunny your next honey for Pipeline? For Yellow Melia. Can I get one more card for Yellow Melia? Are they your next honey? Yes. Yep. All right. For Yellow Melia, yes, Sunny is your next honey. All right. I do believe that their energy is a little bit imbalanced right now. They are a little bit immature. They might be a little bit younger than you, but they don't have to be. They just might be a little bit more of a young mindset. All right. But I do believe that for Yellow Melia, yes, Sunny is your next honey. They see you as a world card. They want to travel with you. They want to travel towards you. They are stalking your social media at this time. They are working on their abundance to come towards you. All right. They may have felt like they weren't supported in the past, but they do think that you're the person for them. Okay. Yes, for Yellow Melia, Sunny can be your next person. Okay. That's my read for Yellow Melia. All right. Rashni said, "How does the vibe feel today?" Um, the vibe is so. I don't think that the energy is that bad today. Um, I don't think the energy is that bad today. Thank you for asking me that question for Rashni. All right. All right, Elizabeth Kiersey. What's coming in for romance for Elizabeth Kiersey? What's coming in for romance for Elizabeth Kiersey? Let's see. All right, for Elizabeth Kiersey, what's coming in for love very soon? It's kind of funny, but Elizabeth Kiersey, someone from your past is gonna want to come back in. Elizabeth Kiersey, I'm not sure if you want to hear this, but someone from your past wants to come back in your life. Someone wants a reconciliation. Someone wants to apologize to you. All right, there may have been some sort of separation or some sort of breakup, but somebody from your past wants to come back towards you. I do know that I'm pretty sure you know this person. It's up to you if you want them or not. Okay, all right, that's for Elizabeth Kiersey. You're welcome, share 111. Lovely, lovely love. All right, lovely, lovely love. Okay. All right. For lovely, lovely love, will you get the money that you for lovely, lovely love? Will you get the money that you're fighting for lovely, lovely love? All right. For lovely, lovely love, will you get the money that you are fighting for lovely, lovely love? Right. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button and also sharing the live stream. Okay. Thank you guys for the support. All right. For lovely, lovely love. For lovely, lovely love, are you gonna get your money that you're fighting for? Can I get one more card for lovely, lovely love? Can I get one more card for lovely, lovely love? All right. One more card for lovely, lovely love. All right. All right. For lovely, lovely love. I definitely see that you are gonna get the money that you're fighting for. For lovely, lovely love. Yes. You are gonna get the money that you're fighting for. You got the Eight of Pentacles and you got the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, money's gonna come towards you very soon. But be mindful that when you get your money, be careful. There is a lot of jealous people in your energy, okay? For lovely, lovely love, be mindful. There is a lot of jealous people around your energy, okay? But for lovely, lovely love, yes, you are gonna get your money back. You are gonna get your money that you're fighting for, okay? That's my read for lovely, lovely love. All right. You're welcome, Stephanie Checo. All right. Hey, Sania Ahmed, Luis, Luis Tavenin, Luis Tavenin, Luis Tavenin. All right. All right, for Luis Tavenin, let's see. All right, for Luis Tavenin. All right. All right, is your partner cheating? for Luis to Venom. Is your partner cheating for Luis to Venom? Let's see. Alright? Is your partner cheating for Luis to Venom? Alright? Yes, these readings are free, okay? But it is one free reading, okay? Alright, for Luis to Venom, is your partner cheating? Let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did make a face for Luis to Venom. I definitely made a face. I do believe that your partner is cheating. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just gotta be honest with you. I do believe that your partner's cheating. And the reason why I said that is because your partner has 5 cards upright. So when this 5 cards upright and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 out of 5 yeses. Yes, Luis Tavenin, I do believe that your partner's cheating. All right. I know that you might not want to hear that, but I am an honest reader. I do believe that your partner's cheating. You got 4 out of 5 cards that says a yes, and all the cards came up right. So yes, I do believe that they're wandering to another person. Okay, that's my read for Luis Tavenin. All right, all right. Aqua, Aqua Emmy, Aqua Emmy. All right, all right. I am gonna do a reading. Aqua Emmy, what's your question, Aqua Emmy? All right, Candy. All right, for Candy, what is the race or background of the next partner? Okay, all right. What is the race and background of their partner for Candy? All right, for Candy, what is the race and partner of their background? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my cat is like crying right now behind. My cat is crying behind the door because he's so clingy. It's like he can't be alone. All right. For Candy, what's coming in for Candy? What is the race and background of their partner for Candy? What is the race and partner for Candy? All right, for Candy. All right, so for Candy, your race and partner of your person might be obviously white. They might be Italian or they might be Irish because I sense a feeling, or they also might be Scottish for Candy because I sense an energy of red hair or brownish reddish hair. So Candy, I do believe that they might be Italian, they might be Irish, or they might be Italian for Candy. All right, your person. Um, they can also be Hispanic as well because this person have dark black hair, black curly hair. All right, and they can also be German as well for Candy. Okay, so for Candy, your next partner can be Irish, Italian, Scottish. They can also be German, or they can also be Hispanic. Any type of Hispanic. Okay, because they have dark blackish hair as well. Okay, that is the person that is gonna come towards you very soon for Candy. Okay. All right, yeah, Luis Taveni, be careful. I do believe that they are gonna try to cheat on you. Okay, for Luis Tavinin. All right, Aqua Emmy, you can ask your question. I am Coach Collins Mod. I am Coach Collins Mod. For I am Coach Collins Mod. Will things turn out right if you open up to Imran? Will things turn out right if you open up to Imran? For I am Coach Collins Mod. Can I get one more card for I am Coach Collins Mod? Will things turn out right if you open up to Imran? Right? Can I get one more card for Imran? Alright, let's see. For Coach Collins Mod, right? Alright, so for Coach Collins Mod, Um, I do think that if you open up to Imran, I do believe that they might want to start off as friends first. And the reason why I said that they want to start off as friends first is because all the other cards came in reverse. So for I am Kush Khan's mod, if you tell them how you feel for Imran, there is an energy where they want to start off as friends first, and then a relationship is gonna grow. Okay, all right. That is my read for I am Coach Collins mod. All right. All right, let's see. Luis Tavenian. All right. Jay and Lauren. All right, let's see. Aqua Emmy. Alright, Tracy. Alright, for Tracy, have you met your future partner for Tracy? Alright, for Tracy. Alright, have you met your future partner for Tracy? Alright, for Tracy, have you met your future partner for Tracy? Alright, for Tracy, have you met your future partner yet? I believe you have. For Tracy, I believe you already met your future partner. Alright? Because you have 4 cards that came up right. Alright? So yes, for Tracy, I believe you already met your future partner, okay? This person might want to start off as friends first and then it's gonna grow, alright? They want to start off slow. So Tracy, yes, I do believe that you already met your future partner, okay? Alright, that's for Tracy. Alright, Mr. Gem. Mr. Gem, let's see, you're welcome, Mr. Gem. Alright. I already did a reading for Sania Ahmed. Saeed is gonna want to come towards you in the month of April. For Sania Ahmed, I already did your reading. Saeed is gonna want to come towards you in the month of April, okay? You're welcome, Janice Moses, Chelsea Daly. Let's see. Chelsea Daly. Alright. Alright, for Chelsea Daly, is your crown chakra protected? Is your crown chakra protected? Let's see. Alright, for Chelsea Daly, let's see. Is your crown chakra protected for Chelsea Daly? Let's see. Can I get one more card from Chelsea Daly? Is your crown chakra protected? Alright, so yes. For Chelsea Daly, your crown chakra is definitely protected. Make sure you are being confident. Make sure you are thinking happy thoughts. Make sure you are thinking positive thoughts for Chelsea Daly, okay? So the more positive thoughts you are thinking right now, your crown chakra is going to be very abundant. So make sure, Chelsea Daly, that you are thinking positive. So your crown chakra is going to be protected, okay? Yes, it is protected, right? All right, let's see. All right, BVN. All right, BVN. All right, so for BVN 10, let's see. For BVN 10, let's see. Is Vinci your soulmate or is it Loxy? For BVN, for BVN. For BVN, is Vinci your soulmate or is it Loxy? All right, for BVN. All right. All right, BVN. Is your relationship gonna be with Vinci or Loxy? Okay, for BVN, I do believe that your relationship is gonna be with Vinci. All right. So BVN 10, your relationship is going to be with Vinci, not Loxy. It's going to be with Vinci. All right. I do sense an energy where that they are going to compete for a lot of your attention. They are going to fight for your attention. Okay. For BVN 10. So yes, your person is going to be Vinci and not Loxy. Okay. All right. That's my reading for BVN 10. All right. Vinci is your person for BVN 10. Okay. All right. Yes, Louise to Venom. Yes, your partner is cheating on you, or is gonna plan on cheating on you. For Louise to Venom, your partner is probably gonna cheat on you very soon. So be mindful of that. All right. Mercy Tancillo. All right, Mercy Tancillo. Let's see. Is there someone coming in for Mercy Tancillo? Is there someone coming in for Mercy Tancillo? Let's see. All right. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate you all. All right, for user 111KKK. All right. Actually, Mercy Tancillo, right? Is someone coming in from Mercy Tancillo very soon? All right. I do believe that somebody is going to come towards you very soon for Mercy Tancillo. This person is going to be very abundant. They are going to be very powerful. They are going to be in a leadership position to come towards you for Mercy Tancillo, okay? They do have the strength card, so they might be going to the gym often for Mercy Tansio. Your future person likes to go to the gym. If that's not the case, they are very strong. They are very powerful for Mercy Tansio. You are also gonna meet them at work as well for Mercy Tansio. Okay, all right, and they may have went through a lot of loss within their life or a lot of relationship problems, but Mercy Tansio, yes. Good luck. New love is coming in from Mercy Tansio. They might be somebody that is working on their abundance. All right. They might be someone at the gym. All right. There might be someone that likes to work out for Mercy Tansio, and then there are also somebody that have a lot of power. They have a lot of power. They might become a boss someday, or they are already a boss. Okay, that's my read for Mercy Tansio. All right. All right, user 111 KKK. All right, user 111 KKK. Let's see. All right, for your ex Kamal, is he ever gonna be truthful? For user 111 KKK, is your ex Kamal ever gonna be truthful? I'm not gonna lie to you. For user 111 KKK, I feel like your ex Kamal might be going through some sort of mental health issues. They might be the type of person that has a disorder where they have to lie. Um, so for user 111 KKK, your ex Kamal may have a disorder where they like to lie, and some people just have that certain disorder where they just want to lie about every situation possible. I don't know why, but it's kind of like a mental health issue thing. But for user 111 KKK, I don't think that Kamal is ever gonna tell you the truth because um they have a specific disorder. Like there's something in their mind that is playing games with them that is telling them to lie. All right. So for user 111 KKK, it's not their fault. I think it's just a mental health issue where they constantly have to lie. All right. Some people are like that. They just have to lie about certain things. Even the littlest things they have to lie about. Okay. But yeah, I don't think they're ever gonna tell you the truth because they have a disorder. Okay. All right. Hey, Louis Tavenin, I'm doing good. How are you, Louis Tavenin? All right, be mindful that your person might be cheating on you, so be mindful of that, okay? Lily 23. All right, for Lily 23. What is Mana Heels Films for Lily 23? All right. What is Mana Heels Films for Nora's and Hamza's relationship? All right. Can I get one more card for Can I get one more card for Lily 23? What is Mana Heels Films for the relationship between Nora and Hamza? All right, I think that they at first they didn't like your relationship for Lily 23. I think that at first they don't like your relationship. Mana Heel don't like your relationship at first, but in the end, they are gonna accept your relationship. For Lily 23, at first they're not gonna like your relationship, but at the end of the day, they are gonna accept your relationship. Okay, for Lily 23. Okay, all right, Georgina Burr 5392. Wait, hold on. Armor We, or I'm gonna do a ring for Armor We. Then I'm gonna do a ring for Georgina Burr. All right, Armor We. Why did Jay delete his message for Armor We? Why did Jay delete his message for Armor We? Okay. Why did Jay delete his message for Armor We? Let's see. Can I get two more cards for Armor We? Can I get two more cards for Armor We? Why did Jay delete his message? Why did Jay delete his message? Can I get one more card for Armor We? Why did Jay delete his message for Armor We? All right, for Armor We, the reason why Jay deleted his message is because okay, they're going through a lot of indecisiveness. They're going through a lot of fear. They're going through an illness right now. They are sick right now and they need some rest. But they're not telling you the truth. They are very an indecisive person. They might want to text you some sort of feelings, but they took it back because they don't want you to know at this time how they truly feel about you. For or we, okay? They are a little bit indecisive. There's some problems with like money problems as well for or we with Jay. All right. They are seeking spiritual guidance to come towards you very soon for or we, okay? But I do sense an energy that for we, the reason why they deleted the text message is because they're very indecisive. They want to text you how they feel, but they don't want to do it at the wrong time. Or they're trying to be strategic. They don't want to tell you how they feel about you as of right now, but in the future they are going to tell you, okay? All right, they don't think that it's the right time to tell you something, okay? That's my reading for we. All right, for Georgina Burr. For Georgina Burr, let's see. All right, for Georgina Burr. What's coming in for Georgina Burr? What's coming in for Georgina Burr? Let's see what's coming in for Georgina Burr. All right, for Georgina Burr, your general reading for Georgina Burr. If you're listening right now, this card is for you. Um, you are going to be very abundant very soon. You are putting in a lot of hard work. There is an abundant quality coming towards you very soon. There is a lot of prosperity. A lot of hard work is coming in for Georgina Burr, okay? Also, you are the type of person that don't mind hard work. For Georgina Burr, you don't mind how long it takes to be successful. You are a very hardworking person and you are going to take your time. For Georgina Burr, you do have a lot of choices within love and career for Georgina Burr, all right? So a lot of people are attracted to you at this time, all right? And also you are going to have a lot of abundance between love and career, okay? For Georgina Burr, all right? So yes, as a person, you're a hard worker and you don't mind hard work. You don't mind how long it takes to be successful. For Georgina Burr, money's coming in, all right? A lot of money, and you do have a lot of choices within love and career, okay? All right? For Georgina Burr, if you got your reading, can you give me a hearts up or a thumbs up? For Georgina Burr. If you got your reading, can you give me a hearts up or a thumbs up, okay? That's my reading for Georgina Burr. You have a lot of choices within love and career, okay? All right, let's see. Let me move on. All right, Mishy Bear. Mishy Bear 78. Mishy Bear 78. All right, Mishy Bear 78. What do they need to know right now from Mishy Bear 78? All right? Make sure you guys do share the live stream and also subscribe if you have not. All right. All right, for Mishy Bear 78. What do you need to know right now for Mishy Bear 78? All right, what do you need to know right now for Mishy Bear 78? All right, let's see. All right, Mishy Bear 78. What do you need to know right now? Someone has love for you. For Mishy Bear 78, someone has love for you. They might be observing you from afar. All right, there is some sort of energy coming in for you very soon. You have the Strength card, so you can overcome anything that's in your way for Mishy Bear. Okay. Good news is coming in. If you want to gain some sort of clarity for Mishy Bear, you are going to gain clarity very soon. Good news is coming in. Good karma is coming in for Mishy Bear, okay? All right? If you want to find out the truth of any question, you are going to gain clarity very soon for Mishy Bear 78, all right? Be mindful of betrayal energy because the more successful you become, there is going to be people that wants to betray you for Mishy Bear, okay? But I do want to tell you, Mishy Bear, love is coming in for you very soon. You are very strong. You are very abundant for Mishy Bear 78. And good luck is coming in your favor. Good news is coming in for Mishy Bear, okay? That is my reading for Mishy Bear. All right. All right. Saniyya Ahmed. I already gave Saniyya Ahmed the reading. I don't know why they keep spamming me. Saniyya Ahmed, I already told you that Saeed is going to call you in April, okay? All right, Shirley Medora. For Shirley Medora, let's see. Can I get a general reading for Shirley Medora? All right. Can I get a general reading for Shirley Medora? All right, let's see what's coming in for Shirley Medora. All right, Shirley Medora. Your general reading right now is that good news is coming in for you very soon. You might be starting a new objective. You might be starting a new career. You might be starting a new plan as well for Shirley Maduro. Okay. There might be an imbalance with money right now. Make sure you're saving enough money for a rainy day for Shirley Maduro. All right. Um. Someone is interested within your energy, but the energy is a little bit negative at the moment for Shirley Maduro. But good news is coming in for your career for sure. I do believe that your career is gonna become better for Shirley Maduro. Your passions is gonna speak volumes, and your passions is gonna grow, and your business is gonna grow as well for Shirley Maduro. Okay, all right, that's my reading for Shirley Maduro. All right, Leonis Ruby. For Leonis Ruby. For Leonis Ruby. Who is your divine masculine for Leonis Ruby? For Leonis Ruby, who is your divine masculine? Alright? Who is your divine masculine for Leonis Ruby? Alright? Can I get one more card for Leonis Ruby? Who is your divine masculine for Leonis Ruby? Let's see. Alright, so your divine masculine for Leonis Ruby is someone that likes to take initiative, someone that's free spirited, someone that likes to try new things for Leonis Ruby. They also want to have a happy home with you. They do want a happy family, alright, for Leonis Ruby. This person is also very attractive. People are attracted to them. A lot of women might flock to them, okay? So be mindful of that for Leonis Ruby. Your divine masculine is somebody that a lot of women is attracted to them, okay? You might end up having to compete with other women for their love, to be honest with you, because they are very attractive. A lot of people are into them, okay, for Leonis Ruby. And I also think that they do have competition energy. They don't mind a challenge. They will fight for what they want for Leonis Ruby, okay? So your divine masculine is someone that will fight for what they want. A lot of women is after them, all right? They do want a happy home with you. And they are also the jealous type too, okay? That's what's coming in for Leonis Ruby for the divine masculine, all right? All right, let's see. You're welcome, Michelle Morin. Blue Paradise. Where have you been, Blue Paradise? It's been a long time, right? I'm gonna do a reading for Blue Paradise. Then I'm gonna do a reading for G Luna. Then I'm gonna do a reading for Serena, all right? All right, Blue Paradise. For Blue Paradise, will you get a job with Ashley or Kyla? For Blue Paradise? Will you get a job with Ashley or Kyla for Blue Paradise? For Blue Paradise, will you get a job with Ashley or Kyla? Let's see. For Blue Paradise. Alright, Blue Paradise. I do believe that you are going to get a job with Kyla. For Blue Paradise, if you're here right now, you are going to get a job with Kyla, not Ashley, okay? For Blue Paradise, you are going to get a job with Kyla, not Ashley, okay? Can you give me a thumbs up or a hearts up if you got your reading, okay? For Blue Paradise. You are gonna get a job with Kyla, okay? Alright, G Luna 117. G Luna 117, okay? Alright, G Luna 117. What is the messages coming in for their love life? For G Luna 117. Alright, G Luna 117, if you're here right now, this is your reading. Make sure you give me a hearts up or a thumbs up if you got your reading, okay? For G Luna 117. Alright, so someone does give, there is love coming in for G Luna 117. This energy is a little bit slow moving, but someone is stalking your energy right now. Someone is watching your social media or someone is asking about you for G Luna 117. So there is love for you right now for G Luna 117. All right. This person is very observant. This person is very quiet. This person likes to stay to themselves for G Luna 117. Okay. This person's gonna have a lot of passion and energy towards G Luna 117, all right? And they are a little bit immature within the energy for G Luna 117. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a little bit insecure or a little bit shy for G Luna 117. Um, G Luna 117, you are gonna meet someone that's a little bit shy, a little bit insecure, okay? Make sure you are giving them time to kind of let them know how you feel or let them know um give them time to come towards you, okay? For G Luna 117, all right? That's my reading for G Luna 117. All right, Serena. Serena. Alright, will you have a romantic love life for Serena? Alright, for Serena. Serena, will you have a romantic love life for Serena? Will you have a romantic love life for Serena? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Serena? Will you have a romantic love life for Serena? Please and thank you, Spirit. Will you have a romantic love life for Serena? Alright, for Serena, let's see what's coming in for you very soon. Alright, Serena, you are gonna have a romantic love life between 1 to 2 years. I do believe between the year 2027 and the year 2028, Serena, you are gonna find love, okay? Between 2027 or 2028, you are gonna find love for Serena, okay? Because you got the Two of Swords. And then you also got the Page of Pentacles, all right? And also got the Page of Swords. So for Serena, I do believe that you are going to find love between 1 to 2 years, okay? So the year 2027 or the year 2028, you are going to find new love, okay? That's my reading for Serena, all right? You're welcome, Clinda. Hey, Carolyn doesn't care. All right, Carolyn doesn't care, all right? What is Doug's feelings for Carolyn doesn't care? What is Doug's feelings for Carolyn doesn't care? What is Doug's feelings for Carolyn doesn't care right now? Alright, for Carolyn doesn't care. What is Doug's feelings for Carolyn doesn't care right now? Alright, I do sense a feeling that they are going to want to reconcile with you very soon. For Carolyn doesn't care. Doug wants to reconcile with you very soon. They want to bring in good news. They want to have peace and harmony with you. They do want to choose you, okay? For sure with the Emperor card, okay? There is a sort of negative energy around them. I do think that maybe they're manipulated or they're being controlled right now. For Carolyn doesn't care. They do have a lot of people that's hating on them right now. For Carolyn doesn't care, right? There is an anxiety issue right now that they need to work on right now. But for Carolyn doesn't care. Doug is focusing on you very soon, and there's definitely peace and harmony coming in for Carolyn doesn't care. Okay. All right, that's my reading for Carolyn doesn't care. All right. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Sania Ahmed, I already gave you a reading for Sania Ahmed. I already gave you your reading. You are going to hear back from them in April. For Sania Ahmed, you are going to hear them back in April. Saeed is going to call you back in April, okay? All right? All right, Catherine Izakova. Catherine Izakova. All right, for Catherine Izakova. All right, for Catherine Izakova, let's see. Can I get 2 more cards for Catherine Izakova? All right. Can I get 1 more card for Catherine Izakova? Let's see. All right, for Catherine Izakova. Yes. There is definitely a reconciliation coming in for you very soon. For Catherine Izakova. I don't think that they're mad at you. I don't think that they're mad at you anymore. They do want a communication with you for Catherine Izakova. There is a communication coming towards you very soon. All right, there is a wish fulfillment coming in for Catherine Izakova, and victory and success is coming in for Catherine Izakova. Okay, so for Catherine Izakova, I don't believe that they're mad at you anymore. They do want to come towards you with victory and success, and they are working on their abundance to come towards you, and they do want communication with you very soon. I do believe within like a month or so, they are gonna come back towards you for Catherine Izakova, okay? They do want to reconcile with you, okay? That is my reading for Catherine Izakova, all right? They're not mad at you, okay? All right, you're welcome, Ayushi. All right, Shirley Silver Fox. All right, for Shirley Silver Fox. What's coming in for Shirley Silver Fox? What's coming in for Shirley Silver Fox right now? All right. What's coming in for Shirley Silver Fox right now? What does Shirley Silver Fox need to know right now? All right. Can I get 1 more card for Shirley Silver Fox? get one more card for Shirley Silver Fox? Please and thank you, Spirit, right? What's coming in for Shirley Silver Fox at the moment? Alright, for Shirley Silver Fox, you got the wish fulfillment card. So Shirley Silver Fox, if you're listening, can you put a hearts up or a thumbs up? Shirley Silver Fox, you are gaining a new abundance. There is a wish fulfillment coming in for Shirley Silver Fox for the weekend. Alright? You are balancing your energy at this time. There is going to be a lot of balancing energy right now. Alright? Money's coming in for Shirley Silver Fox as well, okay? Alright? Be careful with negative energy around you because you are going through a lot of success for Shirley Silver Fox, okay? So money's coming in for Shirley Silver Fox. Balancing energy is coming in for Shirley Silver Fox. And a wish fulfillment is coming in for Shirley Silver Fox, okay? Alright? So yes, make a wish, Shirley Silver Fox. You are gonna get what you want, okay? That's my reading for Shirley Silver Fox, alright? Hey Jasvinder Kaur. Jasvinder Kaur, alright, Diamond. Hi, Diamond. How are you doing, Diamond? All right. All right, for Diamond. What's coming in for Diamond? What's coming in for Diamond very soon, right? What's coming in for Diamond very soon? What's coming in for Diamond very soon? Let's see. Can I get 36 cards for Diamond? What's coming in for Diamond very soon that they don't know of? Hey, Reiki Barvita. How you doing, Reiki Barvita? How are you doing, Reiki Barvita? I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, for Diamond. What does Diamond not see coming for Diamond? What does Diamond not see coming for Diamond? Let's see. All right, Diamond. What you don't see coming very soon is that money's gonna come towards you very soon. All right, for Diamond, what you don't see coming very soon is money's gonna come towards you very soon. Okay. Someone might have felt like they were left out in the cold. Someone wants a reconciliation with Diamond. Okay. Someone for your past wants a reconciliation with Diamond. All right. There is a moon energy, so there is a lot of confusion going on right now for Diamond. But someone wants a reconciliation with Diamond from the past, and money's gonna come in for Diamond as well. Okay, all right. That's what's coming in for Diamond. All right. All right. Let's see. Hey, Reiki by Rita, how you doing, Reiki by Rita? Reiki by Rita, sorry. Lily 23. I already told you that Hamza does have love for Noor, okay? For Lily 23, Hamza does have love for Noor, okay? For Lily 23. Violetta 222. For Violetta 222. Violetta 222. What is Seth Cat's true thoughts of Violetta? Alright? Violetta 222. What is Seth Cat's true thoughts of Violetta 222? Alright? Alright, can I get 2 more cards for Violetta 222? Alright, Violetta 222. So what is Seth Cat's true feelings for you right now? Alright, so they do want to have clarity with you. They do want to have peace and harmony with you. For Violetta 222, I do believe that Seth Cat wants a reconciliation with you. They do want to come towards you very soon for Violetta, okay? All right. Seth Cat does have love for you, okay? That's my read for Violetta 222, all right? All right, Sam Reen. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button and sharing the live stream, okay, guys? All right, Sam Reen. Will Samir and Samreen have a relationship? Alright, for Samreen. Will Samir and Samreen have a relationship? Alright, for Samreen. Will Samir and Samreen have a relationship? Will Samir and Samreen have a relationship? Alright, so as of right now for Samreen, I don't believe that Samir and Samreen is gonna be in a relationship anytime soon. Alright? But you guys are manifesting each other at the moment. There might be a relationship in the year 2027. For Samreen, I do believe that you're manifesting each other right now for Samreen. Alright? So I do believe that in the year 2027, you guys are gonna come towards each other, okay? Alright? That's my reading for Samreen, alright? Let's see what else. Hold on. Happy Friday, Shirley Silver Fox. I already did a reading for Shirley Medora. I already did a reading for Shirley Medora. I told them that their their work or their business is gonna become better. For Shirley Medora, I already did your reading. I already told you that your business is gonna become better. Okay, I already did a reading for Shirley Medora. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. One question. Um, Violet said, "Where did I buy? I didn't buy. I didn't buy my necklace. This is my dad's. My dad gave this to me. It's his family keepsake. I don't know. It's passed down from generations to generations. I didn't buy this necklace. My dad gave it to me. Um, but thank you for the compliment. All right, let's see. Patrice. Let's see. Um, let's see what's coming in right now. Let's see. Justin Kessinger. Kindly, let's see what's coming in for you guys right now. Sonali. All right. Hi Sonali. All right, Justin. All right, Justin. All right, for Justin, let's see. Does Raquel? All right, for Justin, does Raquel feel like you're the person for Justin? Does Raquel feel like you're the person for Justin? Yes, Justin. Raquel feels like you are the person, okay? For Justin, Raquel feels like you're the person. A lot of love is coming in, a lot of abundance, a lot of victory, a lot of success, okay? So for Justin Kessinger, yes, Raquel does feel like you're the person, okay? That's my read for Justin Kessinger. All right, Debbie Cox. All right, for Debbie Cox. Will you find love for Debbie Cox? What is Robert's current energy for Debbie Cox? What is Robert's energy for Debbie Cox? All right. All right. Let's see. All right, for Debbie Cox. All right. What is Robert's current energy for Debbie Cox? Let's see. All right, Debbie Cox. Robert's energy for you right now is they are working on their abundance to come back towards you. They're focusing on the money right now for Debbie Cox, right? I do think that they do want to apologize to you for whatever reason for Debbie Cox. There is a reconciliation coming in for Debbie Cox. They do want to apologize to you for what went on between you two for a separation, all right? They also have a lot of passion and energy towards you for Debbie Cox, okay? So don't worry about this, Debbie Cox. They do have love for you, okay? But they are gonna apologize to you very soon. And there is an imbalanced energy right now within the energy. They need to focus on their abundance first for Debbie Cox, all right? And then they are gonna come towards you very soon, okay? That's my reading for Debbie Cox. All right, Sharuk Alma Sharuk Almadani. Sharuk Almadani. Sharuk Almadani. All right. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button and sharing the live stream. Okay, guys. All right. For Sharuk Almadani, will you find love soon for Sharuk Almadani? Will you find love soon for Sharuk Almadani? Let's see. All right. Will Sharuk Almadani find love soon? All right, well, Sharuk Al-Madani found love soon. All right, yes. So Sharuk Al-Madani, I do believe that you are going to find love between 4 months to 1 year. You are going to find love for Sharuk Al-Madani. Between 4 months to 1 year, you are going to find love, okay? For Sharuk Al-Madani. If you heard your reading, can you give me a thumbs up or hearts up for Sharuk Al-Madani? Can you give me a thumbs up or hearts up if you got your reading? I do believe that you are going to find love between 4 months to 1 year. 4 months to 1 year, Sharuk Al Madani will find love, okay? All right, that's my reading for Sharuk Al Madani. All right, let's see. Hey, the Gothic Empress. All right, the Gothic Empress. All Alright, let's see for the Gothic Empress. Why does Samuel want to know? Why does Samuel want to know what age you? Wait, what? The Gothic Empress said, "Why does Samuel want to know at what age he thinks I'm gonna get married by?" Alright, let's see. Can I get one more card for the Gothic Empress? Alright, for the Gothic Empress, alright, so the reason why they want to know about when you're gonna get married is because, let's see. So I feel like maybe they're trying to be the one that wants to marry you someday for the Gothic Empress, all right? So the Gothic Empress, I think he's testing you. I do believe that the reason why he's mentioning what year you're gonna get married is because he's trying to test you, and maybe he's trying to be the one that's trying to marry you for the Gothic Empress, all right? You got the Star in reverse. You got the Ten of Wands in reverse. And then you also got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So for the Gothic Empress, I do believe that Samuel, the reason why he thinks that he knows when you're going to get married is because he's trying to play a game with you. He's trying to let you know that he is probably going to try to marry you in that specific year, okay? He's trying to play games with you. He's trying to test your limits, basically, okay? So he's just playing games with you right now. And for the Gothic Empress, and he probably is the one that's trying to get married to you, okay? That's my reading for the Gothic Empress, all right? I already did a reading for Shirley Medora. I already did a reading for Shirley Medora. I already told her that her business is going to go well. That was what came up for Shirley Medora, okay? All right, for Tutu Ifa. For Tutu Ifa, I am going to end this live stream very soon, okay? All right, how does your female colleague see Tutu Ifa? How does your female colleague see Tutu Ifa? Can I get two more cards for Tutu Ifa? Can I get one more card for Tutu Ifa? Let's see. Alright, for Tutu Ifa, what does your female colleague see with you? Alright, so they see you as someone that may have gone through an addiction. If that's not the case, they are addicted to your energy. For Tutu Ifa, I do think that your female colleagues might be addicted towards your energy, okay? Tutu Ifa, I also see that your female colleague sees you as a strong person. They sees you as abundant. They see you as a hard worker, okay? They also see you as a very smart person. They see you as very intellectual, all right? But I also see that your female colleagues might think that you're being a little bit imbalanced, or you're lacking some sort of abundance with money for whatever reason. I don't know why they're thinking that of you. But for Tutu Ifa, your female colleagues see you as a smart person, a very witty person, all right? Someone that's educated, okay? Your female colleague sees someone that is very strong for Tutu Ifa. And they also might be addicted towards the energy for Tutu Ifa, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Doris Allen. Hey Doris Allen, how you doing? All right, all right, for Doris Allen. All right, for Doris Allen. All right, for Doris Allen. What's coming in for Doris Allen? Will your nonprofit take off in 2026? Yes. For Doris Allen, your nonprofit is going to take off in 2026. I do believe that it's going to take off at the end of the year, though. For Doris Allen, your nonprofit is going to take off at the end of the year, okay? The end of the year of 2026. So yes, Doris Allen, your nonprofit is going to take off at the end of the year, okay? All right? All right, let's see. All right, N Rivera. Hey, N Rivera 86. How you doing, N Rivera 86? All right. Karen S. How you doing, Karen S? All right. How you doing, Karen S? I hope you're doing fine. Happy Easter to everybody that celebrates. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna look this through. SP medium 11. All right, for SP medium 11, can I get a general read for SP medium 11? All right, make sure you guys are subscribing and sharing the live stream. Okay. All right, for SP medium 11, can I get a general read for SP medium 11? Can I get a general read for SP medium 11? All right. Can I get a general read for SP medium 11? Can I get one more card for SP medium 11? All right. All right, for SP medium 11, you are the star. For SP medium 11, you are seen as a star. You are seen as unique. You are seen as an inspiration. A lot of people are attracted to your energy at this time for SP medium 11. So be mindful of that. A lot of people like your energy. People do respect you. People think that when they're around your energy, you provide healing. Okay, for SP medium 11. So you are the star card for SP medium 11. You are also a little bit stubborn, but your stubbornness also get you where you want to be. All right, for SP medium 11. Okay. Um, you are moving away from conflict. You're not fighting with anybody. People do love your energy for SP medium 11. People see you as a star. People do respect you. But I do want to forewarn you, SP medium 11. Although a lot of people see you as a star, be mindful that there's people that want to take your energy. So be careful with that. All right. But people do respect your energy. You do have a healing and calming presence. Okay. That is my read for SP medium 11. If you like my vibes, please do subscribe and share the live stream, okay? All right. Let's move on. All right, let's see. You're welcome, G Luna 117. Rachana for Rachana Kadka. Rachana Kadka. Does Ayush like Rachana? Does Ayush like Rachana? Does Ayush like Rachana? Let's see. Does Ayush like Rachana Kadka? All right. Let's see. Can I get one more card for Rachana Kadka? All right. I am gonna end this live stream very soon. Okay. All right. Does Ayush like Rachana Kadka? All right, so as of right now, they do see you as a friend for Rachana Kadka. I do believe that Ayush sees you as a friend for now, but it can become a relationship in the future, okay? For Rachana Kadka. I do believe that they see you as a friend for now, but in the future, they are going to want a relationship with you for Rachana Kadka, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Nancy. Will your ex come back for Nancy? Nancy, will your ex come back for Nancy? Yes. Nancy, your ex is gonna come back to you very soon. I do believe that they are gonna come back to you between 6 months, 8 months, or 1 year. For Nancy, your ex is gonna come back towards you for 2 months, 6 months, 8 months, or 1 year. Okay. So yes, your ex is gonna come back towards you very soon. Okay. For Nancy. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Cynthia Davila. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna do a reading for Cynthia Davila, and then I'm gonna do a reading for N Rivera 86. Alright? Alright. What are Nelson's intentions towards Cynthia Davila? What is Nelson's intentions towards Cynthia Davila? Alright? Alright, for Cynthia Davila, what is Nelson's intentions towards you? Alright, so they do like your morals and values. They like your standards, okay? For Cynthia Davila. Do not change yourself for love because they like you the way you are for Cynthia Davila, right? They are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon for Cynthia Davila, okay? So they're saying don't change yourself. They love you for who you are. They like your morals and values for Cynthia Davila, okay? They are working on their abundance to come towards you. All right, they are going through a recovery period for Cynthia Davila. But yes, Cynthia Davila, Nilsson wants you to know that do not change the way you think or the way you act. They love you the way you are, okay? That's my read for Cynthia the villain, okay? All right, and Rivera. All right, for N Rivera, can I get a general read for N Rivera? Can I get a general read for N Rivera? All right, make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. All right, I appreciate you all. All right, for N Rivera, can I get a general message for N Rivera? All right, N Rivera, are you still here right now for N Rivera? Can you give me a heart up or a thumbs up if you're still here for N Rivera? All right, for N Rivera, victory and success is going to come towards you very soon. Whatever you ask for, there is victory and success coming in for N Rivera, okay? Um, you're not competing for anything anymore. You are going to be abundant very soon for N Rivera at 86. All right? Someone does have love for you for N Rivera 86, but they are a little bit immature for N Rivera 86, all right? But yes, you are going to be very successful in your future for N Rivera 86, all right? Whatever you ask for, you are going to be abundant. People are going to want to work with you for N Rivera 86, and someone does have love for you for N Rivera 86, okay? All right. You're welcome, Justin Kessinger. All right. All right, bless you. All right, for bless you. For bless you. What is Javad's feelings for bless you? All right. What is Javad's feelings for bless you? All right, I'm gonna see who's gonna be my last person. SP Medium 11, I already gave you your love message. Someone is gonna come towards your energy very soon. For SP Medium 11, someone's gonna come towards you very soon for love, okay? All right, for bless you. What is Javad's feelings for bless you? What is Javad's feelings for bless you? All right, what is Javad's feelings for Khalida? All right, so for bless you, they are thinking of happy thoughts of you right now, okay? For bless you, they are thinking about happy thoughts of you right now. So I definitely see that for bless you, Javad is thinking happy thoughts of Khalida right now, and they do want a reconciliation, okay? For bless you. Javad is having positive thoughts of you right now, and they do want to reconcile with you, okay? For bless you, all right? All right, SP Medium 11, love is coming in for you very soon, okay? All right, all right, so my last person tonight is my last person tonight will be Karen. All right, so this person got lucky. They came in at the right time. My last person is Mephisto Fellas. Mephisto Fellas is my last person tonight, okay? Mephisto Fellas is my last person. All right, so moderators, can you say that the last person is Mephisto Fellas, all right? All right, all right, let's see. Miss Sex 2913. How you doing, Miss Sex 2913? All right. If you like my vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right. Thank you, Miss Sex 2913. All right, Helga BJ. All right, when is the mechanic sending Helga BJ a message? All right, when is the mechanic going to send Helga BJ a message? All right, for Helga BJ, I do believe that your mechanic is gonna send you a message between 4 days, 5 days, 9 days, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 9 weeks, okay? For Helga BJ, your mechanic is going to send you a message between 4 days, 5 days, 9 days, or 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 9 weeks, okay? That's my reading for Helga BJ, all right, for a date. All right, Lily Cruz. Can I get a general reading for Lily Cruz? Can I get a general reading for Lily Cruz, all right? Can I get a general reading for Lily Cruz? Can I get a general reading for Lily Cruz? All right. For Lily Cruz, your general reading is that someone is going to want to come towards you with love. For Lily Cruz, Someone's gonna come towards you with love, okay? For Lily Cruz, all right? Someone is in love with you, all right? There is a passionate energy for Lily Cruz. I do believe it's someone that you already know that wants to come back towards you with love for Lily Cruz, okay? All right? You need to work on your abundance right now for Lily Cruz. Money's gonna come in towards you very soon for Lily Cruz, all right? You are going through a recovery period right now. If you're exhausted, make sure you are getting some rest, okay? For Lily Cruz. But someone does have love for you, Lily Cruz, and they're coming in for you very soon. And you already know this person as well for Lily Cruz, okay? All right? All right, thank you, Karen S. All right. Yes, I will be online tomorrow morning, okay? For Karen S, I will be on tomorrow morning. All right, Zoya. For Zoya? All right, for Zoya, let's see. All right, for Zoya. What is Irfan and Zoya's next action? For Zoya. What is Irfan and Zoya's next action? Okay. So there is a delay between your relationship right now for Zoya and Hussein. All right. But there is gonna be an abundance very soon. I do believe between 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, Zoya and Irfan is gonna be in a romantic relationship. For Zoya and Irfan, between 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, you guys are gonna be in a relationship. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, Seeker Pia. All right, Mephistophilus. Mephistophilus. All right, this is you are the last one tonight. All right, if you like my vibes, please do subscribe. I do free readings often. Share the live stream, okay? All right, Mephistophilus, you are my last one. What is the next 30 days gonna be like for Mephistophilus? What is the next 30 days gonna be like for Mephistophilus? All right, for Mephistophilus, what is gonna be like for your next 30 days? All right. Can I get one more card from Mephistophilus? Can I get one more card from Mephistophilus? All right. Can I get one more card from Mephistophilus? What's coming in for the next 30 days from Mephistophilus? Hold on. Turn that around real quick. All right, from Mephistophilus. What's coming in from Mephistophilus? All right. For Mephistophilus, what's coming in for the next 30 days? A lot of money's gonna come in from Mephistophilus. You are gonna be very successful within your job or your career. You are gonna be recognized in your job. For Mephistophilus, in the next 30 days, you are gonna be recognized by your job. All right. You might also get a reward or a bonus for your hard work. Make sure you are asking for your reward or bonus. All right. You are gonna be recognized for your hard work very soon. Okay. Um. Let's see. There is. Your boss is looking out for you right now for Mephistophilus, all right? Your boss wants to help you and mentor you at this time for Mephistophilus in the next 30 days, all right? Be careful with negative energy though, because the more higher you go, the more success you go to, there is gonna be more haters and more betrayal. So Mephistophilus, be careful with that, okay? All right, because you are going to be very successful, but I do believe that there is going to be a lot of haters coming in from Mephistophilus. All right, so yes, you are going to be recognized at work very soon in the next 30 days. You can also get a reward or bonus, and your boss is looking out for you at this time. Okay, all right, so guys, thank you all for joining my live stream. I appreciate you guys all. Please do like, share, subscribe. Also share the live stream. I do want to tell you guys that I am almost I started my zodiac readings. So I started with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. I got those 4 done already. But I'm gonna do the next 8 tomorrow and Sunday, and I will post the next zodiac readings for you guys. So make sure you guys are watching out for those. All right. Um, and I am very thankful for all my moderators. I'm thankful for everyone that asked a question. I'm thankful for my soul family. I appreciate you all. Okay, guys. All right. I hope that you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you guys are, and blessings to you all. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Okay. All right. Good night.